Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. And we're good. It's working. I think I gotta double check, is my audio coming through? Yep, that's coming through. We love it. We love it when everything just works right. First try. So, let me just start by saying hello and welcome back to another stream here. So, it took me a little bit to figure things out because, as I mentioned yesterday, I am now also streaming on YouTube. So I had to figure out how to stream on YouTube. And that took like 2 hours longer than I wanted it to. I think I mentioned, but it's not easy. God, now my brain is like struggling to get everything just set up. Sorry, you can't see it, but I'm figuring some stuff out here. It's almost, it's ready. Now we can actually start playing. So, as I mentioned yesterday, and as you saw a little bit yesterday, if you were watching on Twitch, this is a hardcore run of the Naruto mod that I found. Now, I did literally die right at the end of the last stream, so this will be... Sorry, I had caps lock on there. I'll just call it Naruto. Narumod. I don't know, I like it. It sounds good. It sounds good. Why is the A... Hold up. We gotta fix that real quick. If I can press the keys right here. Yeah. Hardcore, world options, I think this should be set. Now, I did add some mods, because I mentioned yesterday that it felt kind of boring and a little bit slow, and it still kind of had that vanilla vibe going to it. I didn't like that, so I wanted to kind of add some more to it. And then also, yes, I'm streaming on YouTube now. There's not much. It's very non-complex. I haven't done any channel customization, and frankly, I'm gonna be honest, it's not that good. But it's a stream that works, and that already made me really happy to find out. Hold up. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to take more time to customize it later on. Let me make sure I'm not getting too much lag here, because if I am, I'm going to have to... Now, I did also add... You'll see a little bit of a little bit of a running thing here. Let's see what my frames are looking like. I don't like that FPS. It's really bad. So let's see if we can't fix that a little bit. Video settings... Graphics, we want fast. I'm not a fancy kind of guy. I want to be able to see what I'm doing, and we're gonna just check that. I don't like that staying around 60, but honestly, I guess it's better than it dropping horrifically. If I do see a whole bunch of graphic issues, I'm gonna have to remove some of the mods. Now, I did add a crap ton here. You'll notice yesterday it was like only 17 pages. Now it's 45. And that's things like I put in Pam's Harvest Craft. It's still Pam's Harvest Craft. We got the Naruto mod, obviously. That is the main mod we're using, as well as the Doggy Talents mod, which is supposed to be really fun. Again, may get removed, depending on, first, if we use it a whole lot, and secondly, if my game just crashes halfway through this. Now, this is a hardcore run, so we're going to go ahead and get started here with just chopping some trees. I also added some, as you can see, some mods that are just meant to make things look cooler, because I was told that that's pretty fun. I talked with a guy who I thought might know some stuff about mods. He showed me how to put all the stuff in. So now we have a lovely little setup here, and it's definitely leagues better than what it was, at least by my opinion. So take that with a grain of salt. Like, for example, leaves don't take 7 hours to break now. I mentioned yesterday it was a little bit annoying to me because that did take forever. Hold up. Why do I know everything? Hold up. Only the craftable stuff, please. Thank you. Oh. But yeah, so we got some changes, some lovely stuff added in, some stuff removed. But for the most part, stuff added in, because I didn't want to remove anything, because most of the mods I already had were like very nice, some of which quality of life. Oh, I did also add, I think, a furniture mod. Wait, did I? Oh no, did I forget? I wanted to have a bit more house customization, but I think even without an actual furniture mod, with all the other little mods, like you can see storage drawers, that already looks pretty cool. There's definitely new blocks here I'm not familiar with. Wait, hold up. This is Quark. Oh yeah, Quark's the one that I'd seen. It's supposed to make things feel cooler. Okay, there was supposed to be a furniture mod, but I didn't add one. So I'll try and add one for next time. Haha. In the meantime, as you know, this is obviously a hardcore world, so I don't want to just be standing around in the open doing nothing. Let's get into a cave. Or actually, no. I see a structure over there. I want to go check that out. Oh, I did add a dungeons mod as well, or like a rogue dungeon mod, or like roguelike dungeons mod, is what it was called. Something like that. And that's supposed to add some fun stuff for me to play around with on the side. So hopefully it does. That would be really happy. That would make me really happy if it did that. But for now, we have some epic stuff to check out. Like this lovely little house. I have reason to suspect going down here is dangerous. Also, I can't see anything. I think it changed my graphics back again. Nope, still on bright, so I don't know why I can't see anything. There's nothing cooking in there. Why is it show it cooking? Okay, well there is a chest in here. Huh? Is that just like base Minecraft? That's not like... I feel like that's a... Wait, hold on. How do I deposit? No. Extract. Again, some interesting new mods, so we're kind of learning to play with it as we go. You'll notice some of these new mods even add some cool enchanted items. I think this is the Rogue Dungeons mod, which tells me that this is probably not a safe space. And if I walk down there, I'm probably going to die. We're going to go check it out anyway. Hold up. I do want to see... Okay, tell me that doesn't look epic as fuck. That is amazing. Right, yeah, trying to restore as much. Let's go check it out. Again, this is supposed to be primarily a Naruto mod pack run, so I won't be like adding any major content mods, but little ones like this for just some more combat orientation. Sorry, I saw what it was, and I remembered that I did the RL Craft mod once, and it had very similar stuff. I knew it was going to kill me, so I'm not going to do that. The goal is to not immediately die, if that's possible. As I was saying, though, I have the primary goal here is to try and explore the Naruto mod. So most everything else is going to kind of take a backseat. I believe this can go my offhand, and then I can just like crouch, and then... Oh no, I do this. Oh, yo, that's even better, because I think I really good to crouch to use the shield on Bedrock. That's cool. I like that. No, I like that. That's very nice. Oh, okay. Now, I did prioritize mods that would do some stuff to add some fun to the game. So hopefully, I get that fun experience. Oh wait, hold up. I need a drink real quick. I'm just gonna block myself in here. I know, right at the start of stream, grab a drink. BRB. Alrighty. I have returned. Once lost to time, I have come back again. Hold up, I gotta like... I have no idea where I am right now. Let's get this open. I have no idea what I was talking about before I left. So, I'm back though. I got me some rice and chicken. Not really, it's rice and stir fry, but there's chicken in it, so... Can I really say I lied? I'll leave the other two wood here. Maybe I'll come back one day and be like, wow, I remember this place where I first, holy sh... I am like, it's already almost night. I was gone for way too long. In any case, onto a more important topic. I think the goal for this entire stream today is just to try and get... Oh, I can't survive that. Anyways, to try and get a little bit of a setup going, and ideally, because last time all I got to was like just unlocking the ninja stuff. I want to get to a point this time where I can even use the jutsu. That way I can be a ninja and drop this dang shield. Because right now it's like I'm set up to be a knight. Like this ain't no, that's not what we're doing. I did consider initially adding like a whole skill sheet and stuff, and but then I was like, wait a minute, this is Naruto. That's not Naruto. We need the Naruto stuff for that. I can't just add in random mods and still call it a stream based in Naruto. That's not legal. Why does it do so little crit damage? A stone axe is so much better. But I don't have one, so I just have to settle. You know what they say, settling is good for you. Though I would like to find a village, ideally before I die. If I do find a spider, our goal is to try and fight it, because then I can get some string, and that gives me the base stuff I need, because like, I need string and iron to actually get started in this mod. And until I have those things, right, I can't do much. So, end goal, string and iron. Figure the rest out from there. Worst case, I can... Oh god! Holy Jesus! Don't worry, it's the same level of... Oh, I have to like... Okay. Haha, I figured it out. I've learned combat. I am superior! Autobots, superior. Decepticons inferior. Sorry. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Lose my mind a little bit here. We're trying to find our way to somewhere safe. I thought that was an enderman, but that was just a cow. But end goal here today: get some jutsu, find a cool village to set up in. Like I'm running around. My goal is to find a village. Last time I tried finding a village, I spent like 20 minutes walking and I didn't find anything. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna settle in a cave. And then I finished settling in the cave and I realized, wait, I actually do need some kind of structure or village in order to get started, because otherwise I can't have any jutsu. And my dear friends, if I have no jutsu, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? So it has been predetermined by time itself that I must hunt for a starting village. Now again, I did put in the Minecraft Comes Alive mod, but I don't recall, like, before you just got an orb that let you mess with it. That, like, let you cheat your village in. This one did not give, there was no orb. I wanted an orb, there was no orb. So, we have no orb, so we have no starter village. So we have to hunt around for our starter village. But that's okay, because I'm built different. Not really. I'm like 90% likely to just die in the process. Regardless, the goal for today, find village to start out in. Yeah, I have the Minecraft Comes Alive, so I have a pretty good setup once I find a starter village. Guaranteed. Like, bare minimum, if nothing else goes good, I'm guaranteed a decent starter village, no matter how bad it is, just because of how Minecraft Comes Alive works. Once you get very tinkery, and there's only one red dot there, which tells me I should walk around. I couldn't tell you if I'm right or not, but it was a spider. I thought it was gonna be like, I thought I was gonna see like head on or some shit right in there, and I was gonna be like, ah, well, you know, we can't fight that. That's fine. If it's just spiders, we can deal with spiders. Oh, that's gonna get scary though. That noise of spiders walking. See, zombies, they walk. They remind me of, like, Titans from Attack on Titan. They look like their brain wasn't screwed on quite right. But when spiders walk, they're like creepy little creepy crawlies. I do see a house over there. So it's gonna be one of two things. It's gonna be another one of the dungeon houses, or it's gonna be a village that only spawned in a single. It's a dungeon house. It's gonna be like a village that spawned in one singular house. It's gonna be like 3 villagers, and it's fine. I only need 1. Then I can romance it and show off my awesome pectorals. And then poof. Success and victory. Because that's how that works. There we go. Full rest, folks. Stone pick, minimal effort for the stone pick, by the way. That's pretty nice. Statistics. That's pretty good. I already kind of have Prot 1 armor. I'll take the food. I'll take the bones for when I tame a dog later. The paper isn't bad. I want to put that back. And give me the shovel. If I can get a stone axe, that'd be nice. We have a book. Let's read it. So we have Architects Resource Notes. Is it... That was the most useless book ever. But we have made the Getting an Upgrade Advancement achievement, which is nice. And then we're just going to take the... I mentioned it yesterday, my sensitivity mouse. I still haven't fixed it. It is just crazy. And not in a good way crazy. Like it kind of annoys me. Also, I was really afraid 60 FPS was going to just be absolutely terrible and I was going to hate it. And I don't. Which I'm kind of happy about. And I did see it, so I want to bring a note to it. Yesterday I was doing a little bit of research on how, like, the graphics and stuff would work so you guys could see as good as I am. I will note, obviously Twitch has set limits, but in YouTube's case it doesn't. I have not tinkered with it, so it probably still looks about as garbage as Twitch. No offense. But I just wanted to bring that up to make it clear that I will eventually adjust that. I want to see how, like, if it's going to be good to do this with YouTube, you know, having both Twitch and YouTube being uploaded to it at once obviously puts more strain on my computer. But supposedly it's going to be more fun because I'll actually run into more people. And I think I mentioned this, but the main reason I do this is because I get bored, there's no people around, and I wanted to talk to somebody. So I set it up so I can talk to people while I stream. Odds are I'll never talk to anybody because no one will actually show up. But even if they don't, just being able to talk to a stream already feels leagues better and helps me out, so I don't mind. I do see desert over there. Now, my luck with deserts is usually pretty good. If we could get like a temple, that'd be amazing. Because a desert temple means scrolls. I mentioned it again yesterday's stream, but unfortunately that stream's likely to get deleted in 7 days. My streams will now be getting saved to YouTube, which is like the big benefit to streaming on YouTube. I'm gonna figure out thumbnails one day and start doing those, but I'm probably not anytime soon. Don't get your hopes up. All right. I heard some. Oh, it's just bunnies. Oh my god, I heard some weird noise. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die now. That's it. That's death for me. GG's. Did our best, I guess. Nah, but sorry, what was I saying? Nope, I lost it. Though I think I was mentioning my plans with YouTube going forward. Oh yeah, thumbnails. I don't plan on doing those too soon, only because again, this is meant to be a fun thing for me. So at any point where I'm like, oh, this is suddenly no longer a fun and enjoyable, that is lava. Why does that lava not look right? But if at any point it stops being a fun and enjoyable thing, it's just like that's the day I stop streaming. Because, like, what's the point in doing this if I'm just gonna hate it and be bored all the time? When my initial reasoning behind doing this was like, I wanted to be able to do something fun and enjoyable for a few hours a day in between work and everything else. Like, just, you know, kind of on a realistic note there, it's like, I don't want to waste my time on something that I know I'm gonna hate. So this is kind of mostly just an enjoyable thing for me. Yeah, I lost what I was gonna say, but that was kind of the gist of it. I feel like if I missed anything, then one day, 30 years from now, I'll notice and I'll be like, oh crap. Like, you ever experienced that? You're just sitting there one day, and you think back to a random moment in time, and you're like, wait, I could have said something different back then. I'm an idiot. That's like me on a regular. I'll randomly be walking around like this. Oh, I also did add Mousie's mobs. Sorry, I'm going off topic on that one, but I did add Mousie's mobs, which I think would put like some nice bosses to run into in this game. So I guess I should be careful about finding villages in places like the savannah, purely because of Mousie's mobs. And the biomes are plenty. But that one has less to do with bosses and more to do with just I like biomes, I like cool things. Cool things are fun. I have no hunger left. We found a village. We found. Oh, I can spam the shield too. I can. Like, oh, that's that. I'm sorry. I don't play Java much, and I haven't played Minecraft in general in like a year. So not a noob, but I am an idiot. So hopefully that works the same. And you can see it. So the Waystones mod right there. People who I can actually talk with, and hold it. Let's just. Did that actually work? Bro, I don't swing that way. I'm sorry. Oh, they have witch doctors? Wait, what do you sell? You sell totem base. Oh yeah, I put on a totem expansions mod, which is supposed to add like cool totems that do really cool things. I hope to have some time to experiment with that later. Is that an enemy? Is that one of the Naruto mod enemies? Those red dots are gonna give me paranoia. Because I've seen some of them, and while I've never fought any of them because I'm not stupid, they look scary. I don't like scary. See, scary ain't my thing. I'm only seeing weed everywhere. I was hoping to find like some carrots. I'm gonna look around a bit more because there's carrots on any of these. Oh, we cooking with fire. First, let's go cook that zombie. Ooh, wait, this could be a nice home to start in. Got like some bookshelves, got like a nice little table here, got a crafting table. I might, so we'll either start here, or my neck just like snapped. Just gone with the neck. Is this also... Potato! Potato! Wait, I have bones. Screw getting a wolf. Give me some taters. Oh, wait, yo, this is kind of cool. I can harvest them by right-clicking them and stuff. Sorry, I know that's like, someone's probably out there like, oh yeah, that's just Pam's Harvest Craft. I don't know that. I don't know these mods. I don't know about your kids' silly little like mods. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I just haven't had the chance to pass the toy with any of the Minecraft-oriented mods. Oh, I can do the same with these. Perfect. Just give me all of these, please. All of the wheats. I suddenly now want to go and collect all of them. I just didn't have to replant after like collecting 3 pieces. That would be like the most boring experience ever. But if I can just do this to collect... Oh, man, I love... Oh, he did like a little... Oh, it looks so cute. I might change my skin. I've had the same skin for years, and I made it like forever ago. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate the skin, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like me. Hold up. You are free, Miss Witch Doctor. Hold up, you have use 0 hearts. If I chat with you, I'm doing just fine. I hit my toe when I woke up. 5 hearts. What if I? Not a million. Damn. I see how it is. I'm killing you first when there's a sacrificial ritual. It'll happen. It happens a lot. I mean, it's Minecraft, guys. It's kid-friendly. Alright. So, it kind of looks like the biggest house we need a chance to start in is going to be like one of those ones. And I said it. I'm going to start with this one. This feels like my kind of house. Does it already have a crafting table? It does. So we can just set up the furnace right here. And then I'm thinking we make a little expansion out here. So we're going to break this and just expand out. You don't hate me. What if I chat with you? You should be thrown in a dungeon. What if I joke with you? Will you joke with me? Only -1 hearts. Oh yeah, boys. This is the one. What if I give you an apple? Will you take my apple gift? You know what? Nah. The witch doctors don't like me. What about you? Will you take my apple gift, sir? Oh, fuck you. I don't like either of these guys. I can't kill them because, like, occasionally there's a hero in these villages and they like to just... You know what, Teresha? Teresha. How do I make you follow me? Follow me. Come here. Come here. You will live with me. Come here. No, get in the corner. I'm gonna just stay here, and then I'm just gonna move you into the corner until you're like right there. There. Now I'm gonna. How do I set home? Can I set its home? It's home like that. Like this isn't a clear person. Like oh my gosh. You are a cool person. I'm gonna chat with you. We're gonna be good friends. I still hate you. What do you have for trades? Right, you have the totem stuff. I can't hate you. I'll only vaguely hate you now. The hatred is lessened. Hold up. I actually do need this again. So what can I craft? What am I current? I can craft a dark trim or an oak trim storage drawer, but I don't think that's what I want. I think what we need to do right now is we need to make a chest. And we need probably two, but I can only make one, so I'm just gonna make one. And then probably do like a chest right here. Teresha will watch my chest for me. I'm just gonna deposit. So if I like deposit, it deposits everything outside of the main bar here. So this is my starter kit. We like it. We like it. We cooked a little bit. I like to think. Food. Before I go anywhere, allow me to make myself bread. Friends, the development of bread is one of the best ever seen. Oh no. Oh god, what's the bread recipe changed to, right? Yeah, Pam's Harvest Craft. How much worse is it now? Why is my... Okay, there you go. How do I make bread? Bread. Base bread. Dough, which can be made through... Why are these so complicated? Do you at least give more hunger? No. Though, thankfully, you do tell me what can give more hunger. The crafting recipe for basic food is through the roof. Yo, I might have fucked up by adding this. This might have been the biggest mistake. Date nut bread. Nut bread. Banana nut bread. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. So, we have learned today I cannot make food. I am bad cook. That is set. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna make steak. Everybody welcome to my steak cooking show. We're gonna make it using wood because I can't go anywhere right now. I have no hunger. I have pants, which is pretty good. At least I have you. You'll chat with me, right? If I joke with you. Boys, we might have cooked with this one. I think we can make that work. I know what you're thinking. Why bother with the whole Minecraft comes alive thing? There's actually a primary... Huh? No, you're kidding. You're kidding. No. No. I can't make any eatable food. Eatable. I can't make anything I can actually eat. This steak is worthless. I'm gonna need to rely on potatoes. I swear to God, if baked potatoes have been changed as well. You can change so many things, but you can't take my potatoes. Hold on, we gotta look up potato. Baked potato, please. No, they ruined the baked potato too. Oh, I can make sweet potatoes. Oh my God, I could totally go for a sweet potato. Oh, baked sweet potatoes. Loaded baked potatoes. What do I need for that? Pork chop? Oh God, did they ruin pork chops as well? Hold up, we need to take all this out. We need to take all of this out. At this point, it's legitimately more worth it to just wait for carrots to grow and eat those. Like, they might be the best option for sustenance for me. Oh wait, I need stone. Stone before anything else. Also, I'm gonna go check this out. This feels like a cool tower. What was the one thing in RL Craft? You know, maybe I should do an RL Craft survival. I wouldn't do that one in hardcore because I've tried it before, and let me just tell you right now, I will never do that again. A ghost came through the ceiling and ate me. I wish I was joking about that. That's the worst. Oh wait, there's cobblestone here. We're just gonna take this. I'm gonna break this tower a little bit. Maybe I'll repurpose it. Turn it into like a usable tower later on. Nah, probably not. One day. Okay, eggs. Eggs are gonna be necessary, I can already tell you. There's 100%, I don't even know why, but there's gonna be a reason for it. Is there anything good in there? No. Just a random dark oak house. Wait, the hero's here to fight them. That's not a hero, that's another miner. Where are the heroes at? There's usually a hero in these towns. For those that don't know, here's one of the job professions this can get. It's actually pretty cool. I got this. I'm so sorry about that. I've fallen so low, I've resorted to eating this garbage. Hold up, we gotta get an axe. The axe is gonna be our first step toward progression, because this is gonna do 9 damage. My friends, we've upgraded today. I'm just gonna keep eating the rotten flesh. Hold up, I did actually bring a drink with me for me to drink while I'm playing here, because I get thirsty. I get to be a thirsty boy sometimes. But I like that. No, instead I just need water. And so I have like some wonderful little flavor packets I put in my water and just makes it the best water in the world. I cannot be convinced otherwise. Hold up, I do need to check something. I have not had my chat pulled up this entire time. Mainly because I didn't want it up, but I wanted to change that just so I can talk with people. Since that was kind of, the whole reason why I do this. It's for when I'm bored and need people to talk to. Mmm. That's some good food. That's what we like to see. Alrighty. Well, in any case, I do need to check something else while I'm here. Because this is rather important. Okay. Sorry, I just someone was looking up there. No! Don't lead them back to my house! Why are you just releasing them from everywhere? You're like, ah, man, what if I just made it harder for you? There. See, this is why we don't let strangers into the house, okay? There are rules for a reason. You didn't do nothing, but like, I wanted to be mad at you. Can you make boiled eggs in this? Hold up. We gotta look that up real fast. Boiled... Yes, we can make boiled eggs. They are made with egg and pot. How do I make egg? Egg require... Wait, raw tofu egg? Can I just do base, like no tofu egg? Can I do like normal egg? Okay, yes I can. I have options. You see, people, that's why we do what we do, because we have options. Night 1 is almost finished passing us by here, folks. Or night 2. I think we're night 2. Yeah. I should have downloaded one of them counter mods, you know, like the ones that like count how many days you've been doing it for. I don't know, I wasn't really thinking at the time, but like still, it would have been pretty cool. Alright, cows. Die by my axe. 1, 2, 3. Well, am I killing them? I can't even do anything with their meat. Hold up. What can I do with beef? It's like probably the most important question I ever asked myself. So it can be used in all of these different recipes, but I need like a simple... Alright, how do I make a pot? I need bricks. How do I make bricks? I need clay. Alright, friends, today we're getting clay. Which should be fine. Should be easy to find like right along here, I think. That's not it, that's not it, that's not it. I was pretty sure... Doesn't clay spawn along like... It does. I have a shovel. That's probably enough clay, right? I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, it feels right. It feels good. Now that we have clay, we can go back and make pot. But, like, the legal kind. You know what? I'm realizing I don't have any fuel. So I'd love to cook and stuff and like actually get into figuring all this stuff out, but like I don't have any of the resources I need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep what we have on us. We're gonna mine some coal. And you're like, shouldn't you leave your stuff here just in case there's danger? To which I will respond, no, because if there's danger, I'm just not gonna ever be able to come back to it, you see. That's the great part about hardcore. Alright, and let's get one last hit on here. Oh, I didn't even need to jump. They just die from a basic hit. Oh well. I was showing respect to the skill that takes to be a sheep. Yeah, we're gonna go with that answer for now. Alright. Where am I gonna find a cave? Off to find a cave. Probably not that way. I mean, technically speaking, if I wanted the fastest caves possible, that is the answer. But friends, let me ask you a question. Do I really have the means to risk my life delving into that dangerous dungeon? The answer is no. As much as I would love to right now, I just think we're just gonna die immediately. And that's gonna end bad. So, for some reason, like, everything only gives me half a hunger bar. It doesn't even matter. I think it's just because we're in Pam's Harvest Craft. This at least give me a normal amount? Nope. Listen, I don't hate this mod, but I'm kind of starting to hate this mod. I feel like there's something on top of this. I don't know why. It just feels like... Let's go down below. I feel like we got this in the bag. We can't go too low, though, because I definitely know I'll lose if I go too low. We'll stay toward the upper parts and try and just make our way through very quickly. If it's safe in this first room, we can kind of work out from there, I think. Yeah, so we have easy access to it. That feels like a trap. There's a cake there, which tells me it's safe. Sneak. You see here, there's no way for them to get to me. And boom, cave located. Only downside, very dangerous. Any danger in here? Nope. Anything cool in here? Well, I mean, not necessarily not cool. It's just not really what I was hoping for, like, some epic diamonds or something, you know, get started off good. I don't know, we did walk past the chest back here, so let's go ahead and hit that real quick. Oh, let's go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Anyway, I just noticed that it tells me what things each enchantment can be applied to. So, in terms of hunger, our current best pick is the cooked fish. Okay, it can be kind of hard to see here. That is cave spiders. That isn't just normal spiders. See, that's cave spiders, which tells me it's time to run. They aren't following, are they? No? Okay, that's safe then. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that real quick. Oh, let's go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Anyway, I just noticed that it tells me what things each enchantment can be applied to. So, in terms of hunger, our current best pick is the cooked fish. Okay, it can be kind of hard to see here. That is just normal spiders. See, that's cave spiders, which tells me it's time to run. They aren't following, are they? No? Okay, that's safe then. Oh, there's lights. There's lights. We need lights. Are there any more lights? More lights, preferably. We're looking for any traps. I don't know. I just felt like a trapped room. Like I was about to see. There's really like 6 explosives back to back, and they're just gonna die. A painful, grim death. All right. First dungeon so far, right? Like Naruto run in tag, and now I'm just running through dungeons. Like, what is this? And the answer is I need iron. So I'm gonna have to just jump down. I think I'm just gonna have to go for the risk here. I need coal, I need iron, we need to get started. Let's get to the fun part, and that means mining all of this coal. So we're not actually at the fun part, we're getting to it. Now, we need more than coal in order to progress. We need iron, which means we need torches. As much as I can get. Okay, so we're just gonna do as many torches as we can get here. 32. 32 is not bad. 32 is pretty good, actually. I'll take 32. Iron! Yes! Okay, this is what we wanted. This is what we're looking for, people. It's weird going back from, like, the newest edition of Minecraft where iron turns into, like, this raw iron ore. And instead now it's back to just block form. I don't know how many people remember that, but the initial transition was absolutely mind-boggling to me. Oh yeah, I found a way to loop back around to here, which is good. We need that. Because if I'm jumping into caves with the intent of exploration and invigoration, I need some proof that I'm not just gonna die doing that here. Okay, so blue sprouts can be eaten. That's good to know. See, people? He has armor and like a better weapon. I'm not beating that. That 1v1 is absolutely not going in my favor. Especially because it's not gonna be 1v1. There's another guy right behind him, just waiting to join in. Alright, if we can get 27 total iron. No, we need 33 or like 32 or something. Because that'll give me the initial base iron set. Right, I don't even need the pick, but I do need enough for the kunai. No, so I guess that's... So like 33, we probably got a pick too on top of all of that. How much do we have right now? Like nothing. What is over here? Is this the area I came down from? Checking. Yes. It is. Which means I run this way. Nope, not that way. If I run... Hallelujah! Okay, wait, is that normal spider? Normal spider, okay. We can beat a normal spider. We can beat a normal... We cannot beat a normal fucking spider. Get up. On my face. Just spam swing. I don't even care if I'm doing no damage. Swing it till I can't no mo. Alright. 16 ore total. The exit's somewhere on... Did I already check you? Yes, which means I've already been to this area, which means the exit's right there. Yeah! Yeah. I'm being really cowardly about it, but I'm trying to just avoid dying early on. So we're going to take my 16 iron, and we're going to come back when I've unlocked some of the actual mod that I want to explore today, which is the Naruto mod. I'm kind of sad because I actually need chest loot. Like, I need to get lucky with chest loot in order to find scrolls and stuff, but that's not going to happen in dungeons. As much as I would love for that to happen in dungeons, it's not going to. Even if I beg it, it won't happen. Like, it's not going to happen. Alright. Last fish gone. We made it back in one piece. My good friend is waiting in the house. We're going to say hi to her. Hello! Thank you. Where are we at hearts? We're at 15 hearts. I'm hoping I get a discount or something with that once I do progress it some. Crap! So, brought all this iron. Forgot coal. The whole reason I went down in the first place. I even got everything else. But that's fine. We're going back in. We're gonna get some coal. I think we're gonna be able to cook from there. Literally. I'm gonna make charcoal. If I got like a few pieces of coal, I could come back and I just make a whole bunch of charcoal. Then I could avoid having to come back down here. No offense, like, to anybody who wanted to see a whole bunch of combat stuff today, but this is the slow stream. This is the just getting started stream, which means that this is gonna have like no fun content in it. And a whole bunch of mining. I'm joking, of course. Once I start on the mod, I'm confident there will be some interesting stuff. But I will admit, it's a bit less cool if you, those guys are fighting over there. What silly little goobers. But yeah, if you look at the logic behind it, this is actually a bit less fun than the earlier Naruto mod pack, the 1.7.10 one, or point .9 or something like that. Or point .12. I think it's 1.7. I don't actually remember what the number is, okay? But the point is this is a bit less fun than that one. Hold up, there's something up here, I know it. I feel it in my jellies. In my jellies. There's the entrance to the next floor. There's a spawner over there, and there's a spawner over there. I don't know if you guys could see it very well, but I could, and that's what matters. But we're just gonna kind of drop 2 of these right here, just to avoid anything spawning in this main room. You know, compared to the earlier Naruto mod pack, which as you start out and like do quests and stuff and all that, this is a little bit less cool because it's more so just like checking out the powers. But it's also more cool because a lot of the programming, and because it is a later version, might get us more stuff all around. It is just a lot cooler. So the hope is with some progression and like time, it'll. There's a hero here now, entirely off track. Can I be your friend? We're friends. You are Vasiliki. Sounds too much like Vaseline. I just don't like that. That's not a good name. All right. No offense, if there wasn't a hero in this town, I would be killing you. Can we be friends now? If I joke with you, unfortunate for the sheep to lose its wool, but funny. Hey, let's go. We've made some progress. Also, what jokes am I telling? I'm not gonna question it, I guess, but still. Oh no, restock. No, deposit. I'm gonna need to expand that. You might need to be okay. You know, we're officially removing these stairs. I can find a use for them later on. There will no longer be a table and stairs. Instead, we shall improve upon home development by getting more wood in a minute. But not right now. Right now we're upgrading. What's a senbon? It's a Naruto mod thing. It's a retractable spear. Oh, there's like a claw, this triple-bladed claw. Hold the f on. Okay, hold up. We're gonna look at all the Naruto mod iron option, like things that we can do with iron. Base iron here. We have some of the basic mod. Can we pull up? This is anvil, so we want just crafting. And then we want to just go through, and we're just gonna look at all the different things we can make with it. This is just iron. I want to make that very clear. Iron rod. That's dumb but funny for me. Trowel. So we know we have trowels. There is storage upgrades to a compacting drawer, which holds 16 stacks per drawer. Okay, pretty cool. We have the iron ingot, which is then made into an iron plate. Sorry, I don't know what's the iron ingot. Like that was something new. We have miner's stew, which I think gives edible buffs to the player. The iron brew. There is like a lot of really crazy things here. There's the Anbu sword, which is a Naruto mod thing again. And I think it has a bigger swing range. In favor of just, you know, kind of being mid. No offense. With the cleaver sword, which is the lightning-natured users... Oh, lightning users can imbue the sword with lightning chakra to increase its lethality. We have the claws, triple-bladed claw, which has a higher swing speed, but a lower... higher swing speed and higher attack by the looks of it. The chakra blades, there's bound to be more to that. Like, they look way too weak. I think they level up with you. But I don't actually know, so don't fact check me later on if I'm wrong. There's the metal gauntlet, which I think shoots your shuriken. I think it's to avoid the drop off that we saw yesterday. Okay, forehead protector, and also they come in different variants. Same thing there, more forehead protectors. Then we have samurai armor, which is like a better version of basic armor. We have the kunai, we have the chest armor for the Anbu. We have the sound reflecting gauntlet. I don't know. There's bound to be something cool with that. I don't know what it is. The senbon. Okay, the samurai helmet. The steam armor gear. And there's the retractable spear we just saw. I know I'm kind of clicking through this like, oh, this thing is so long. Oh my god. It's gonna take a minute, so bear with me. Matchmaker's ring, the Naga Fang dagger, the steam armor leggings, and then we already know all the dog stuff. The whistle, which lets me do all. I think that's the end of the Naruto mod stuff, and then we just get vanilla. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things they make with iron. And the reason I took so long looking at all that, even though I knew most of it, was because I needed time so I could have all this ready to go. And then I can just grab the string from here, and we come over to here, and what we do is we're gonna make the like spear and stuff later, but huh. I don't know, what was it like one? No, it was an iron nugget, and then that gets made into made into shuriken. And that gives me the shinobi goal, which if I look at it, you may now begin your ninja training, folks. Let's go. Now we can actually get started here. We're actually just in time here because now, on top of this, sorry, bread. To train as a ninja, what we need to do is we need to punch things and get punched. So let's go make the rest of that. Let's go make some iron armor really fast. I don't know if there's the rest of that. Like there was already some made. No, there isn't any right now. But we're gonna do, I think, a chest piece. We have 4 left. We'll do boots. We've already got pants because we had leather pants, and it's protection 1 pants, which means it's given a little more armor there. Sorry, no protection 2. So in total, we have a pretty good. I think we have a pretty good gear set right now. I mean, like we're not doing great. Don't get me wrong, but we're not like 1 hit away from instant death. Is that? Can I survive? What is that? Let's see. The one thing I know about hardcore is don't get curious. So I think we just chill out. The hero should be in town, so we shouldn't have to like worry about dying. How do I? Can I harvest you? Or like, do I have to drop the shield to harvest it? Oh no, it's harvestable. Oh, okay. Lychee. I'm gonna put you back right now, but we're gonna find some things to fight. We are fighting that. 1, 2. Flawless, folks. Okay, we're switching over to the kunai. And I think the kunai is just about as good as our sword, so we're just gonna get rid of our sword now. There. Now I can run around and smack things with my kunai. Watch. And you'll notice I also have more health now. I have like 1 more point of health, but it's more health, okay? It's better than nothing. Now we're gonna go a little bit from the village, so if I do get blown up, I can just throw it on my shield and not have to worry about all the surrounding damage. And there. Flawless, folks. Flawless victory. Well, not flawless, but like less flawed than I was honestly expecting. So like, I'll take it. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. All around. All things considered, it wasn't that great. Okay. So now we do have 1 problem. Normally there's like a mana bar thing you can see for like your chakra. I don't think, because I haven't hit level 10 yet, I can't see how much chakra I actually have, but I should have 7 points of chakra. When I'm done with my training, I'll have 150, or well, not like done, but like when I'm able to start using the stuff, I'll have 150. And it should be level 10 is when I'm able to do that. When I can see everything, basically when I become a ninja. When I start to master my ninja way. I think we're gonna run in this general direction, if you can kind of see what I'm pointing out here. Just see what's on this set. Is there a limited size to the map? I hope not. I hope it's not like that's the farthest it goes. Like, I know this is a little bit of an older gen of Minecraft, but still. That's some good rice. I think we go and check out the desert. Yeah. Maybe find something that isn't gonna one-shot us on the way. Ideally, if we can find like not really I don't know if husks exist because of how far back in generation this is. I don't know the updating of Minecraft very well. I'm not gonna lie. 1.12.2, do husks exist in this version? I don't know. I don't want to know because honestly, if they do, I don't ever want to run into one. I don't like them. They're not cool. Oh god, it's gonna take so long to fill up off of just flesh. I should have brought more bread. Or caught some fish, honestly. Either way would have worked. It's fine. Our journey leads us into the great desert with, like, no food, so hopefully this doesn't backfire. Newsflash, it's gonna backfire. It's expected. I had, like, one hit on you. I'm just gonna harvest these guys for XP. Did I really do, like, no damage to a rabbit with an axe? I feel like, at this point, this is just unreal. This is just unrealistic. Hold up. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm rabbits for XP. That's gonna take too long. If I just throw it at it, will it stick around if I throw it at the thing? Well, I think so. It's like an arrow, and I'm pretty sure arrows do despawn if you don't have like, or if they hit a creature. And the rabbits are too far away, so I don't have to like get it dead on. I don't trust myself that much. So here's the goal. I'm leaving my old village in search of worthy foe and proper training. When I hit another village, it'll be Waystone, so I'll be able to just teleport back, but that could be years, months, seconds. Okay, that's Datara. What do I know about this guy? I think he's the paper one, which means explosives. And if I know one thing, I'm bound to die around explosives. I don't know why my shield unequipped again. I keep doing that, like unequipping things and be like, oh wait, why did I have that not equipped? Oh. Huh. I see you. Freaking scary. He going one tap. I keep using that. I keep saying like one tap. Like I don't actually think they're gonna one tap me. I mean, I do have a full health bar and some armor, but I also don't know how strong those guys are, so that very well could still wind up being within one tappable range. I'm not sure. Regardless. Give me your flesh, boys! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flesh now, thank you. Gone. First try. But hopefully this works out. Feeling pretty confident with this. You know, I'm making good progress today. I mean, if I can just find another village, this is either like I get either really lucky or I get zero progress for the rest of today. Is do I find a village? Because I'm either gonna have no progress today and we're just not gonna find a village. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go off stream, turn on some like music in the background, and just start going hunting for a village. I see like what looks like a little brown spot. I'm not sure that's a mushroom or if that is a village. That is unfortunately what looks like a mushroom. No. No. But yeah, so I'm either gonna wind up finding one today, which would be great. If I can find one in like the next 20 minutes, that'd be even better. Or I'm gonna come back without the stream active. I'm gonna turn on some absolute fire music, like some Rustage or something, and just like hopefully I find the village shortly thereafter. Maybe, please. Is that web? That's spider's web. Ooh, that reminds me of another mod I want to try out. That it's like the Spider Queen mod or something like that. It looks cool. I didn't actually check it out at all, but I seen like a little video on it, and it looked pretty good. So hopefully, that could be something to check out. That is a house, but there's not a village house. That is a dungeon's house. Still a house, so we're not gonna completely be mad at it. If it has like 5 bread in it, we gonna be happy. We gonna be a little happy camper. Why am I like hopping so slow? Run faster. There's something in here. There's something in here. There's something in here. Oh, we found it. We made some progress. Cake. Cake, people. I'm telling y'all, cake is gonna be my savior today. We're selling it right now. Locking in. Okay, we do have a better stone axe. We're gonna swap that out. We do have book. I do need book. I can also use efficiency 1 in the future. Cooked fish means food. Apples mean apple, which is also food. Bone and string for some better material. Let's get going. I'm feeling it. This is the boost I needed. I have confidence. We're finding a village today. Right now. You're gonna see it load on the map in like 5 seconds here. You can count it with me. 5, 4, 3. There's no village. I'm telling you right now. All of my hope just left me immediately after I saw like it load again, and it's like, oh nope, turn back into plains. Well, rip. That's not even plains, it's a mountain. Bro, I can't even see right. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, regardless, we're gonna try and stick to the forest because I feel like I've had more luck with villages when it comes to forests versus just anywhere else. I might be bad at Minecraft, but sorry, I'm bad at computers, but I'm good at Minecraft. My bad, I said it the wrong way. I was like, wait a minute. No, that's not right. I do need black wool. Hey, we found black wool, people. I think you can just make black wool with, like, ink sacks, so I might not have needed to find black wool specifically, but it'll be helpful, because there's an item that needs black wool. I will say, the one thing I do wish they would have done is I wish they would have made, like, unique materials or resources for the Naruto mod. So, from what I know about that dark stuff, that is lava, that is still meant to kill me. If I'd have fallen into that, that would have been GG's, end of run, end of stream type stuff. That's kind of the system I'm going to go off from now on. Just if I die once, that's the end of the stream for that day. And we're going to keep trying, because my goal is to do like a full hardcore playthrough of the Naruto mod pack. Obviously in one life, because it is hardcore, but like, you know, in one go. But even though I failed to do it in one go, I'm just going to keep trying. Initially I was like, oh, I should do a hardcore, like, Cobblemon or something. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What would be the point? Only thing that's like kill me in Cobblemon is like fall damage and stuff, I think. Actually, I don't know. I've always been used to Pixelmon, which gets sort of like a lot of the other stuff. It's just the Pokemon, but the Pokemon won't fight you, they'll only fight your Pokemon. So there's no actual threat to your own life. But at the same time, I don't know if that's the same in Cobblemon. Like, is there still zombies? There's a Tatachi behind me, I just realized that. If I'd have gone the other way even slightly, that would have been the end of an entire run. Which again, for how barely, like, I've made no progress into it, wouldn't be a huge hit right now. Would still be a little bit sad. I haven't checked the chat for the stream at all. And now I don't think anyone's going to be in that. I mentioned earlier I was going to pull it back up. I did, but then it all just decided to disappear when I clicked on something else, and suddenly there's no longer a chat that I can see. I should probably check that. Next village we find. I'll check. I promise, we're gonna find one real soon, so just stick around. See if you can find it with me. And if you see a village, go ahead and comment to me, and maybe I can come back and find it later. I doubt there will be one. Nor do I, like, believe anyone's actually going to be watching us. I can't stress enough, one of the most fun things I think about streaming is, like, when nobody watches. Because I just spend the whole time talking to myself. But nobody can call me and things and be like, no, guys, trust, it's the strategy. You see, it's the strategy. If I just act insane, people find enjoyment in that. And it works. I mean, it does, really. The strat is just be an insane person. Get mental. And then people will join and be like, oh, hey, this looks cool. What's going on? Why is he doing a dance? Why is he being a little silly Billy? And the answer is, I don't know. Nobody knows. That's the best part. Also, I had the Biomes of Plenty mod on, but I haven't seen any other biomes. I've seen, like, the basic ones. Give me, like, some really cool biome with some strange things. All I've seen up to this point is weird-looking cows. I like weird looking cows, but not that much. I need the cool stuff. Where's my promised? Is that that's a house? Hold up, there's a thing on that on the map over there. You can see a little brown square. That's got to be another one of them dungeon houses. And again, I'm trying to stop by all these because they give me food. I don't need any other loot or anything, but I do need the food. Is that or is that not a dungeon house? Was that just water? Am I in fact losing my mind? Survey says yes. A little bit sad when survey says that. Oh no, oh no, wait, am I out of wood? I have no wood. I have none of the resources necessary to cross this ocean. Please let this just be a small, like, lake. Because there's going to be connecting land, like, right around here, trust. I could have walked back and chopped down that tree, but I would have had to walk back. We don't do backwards here. We do forwards. That sounded kind of wrong, but I don't think anyone will understand that, so it's fine. There we go. Oh, I've unlocked my ninja, I'm gonna be fire release. Yo, if I get the showering down, we're gonna do some classic reenactments here. Believe it. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I had 6, so that's what, like 12 points I have? I have no chakra. Like, I have chakra. I don't have chakra, though. I think we're just gonna take the L on this one. Have I gone over there? Hold up. Am I in fact circling back at all? This is very important. This could slow or speed my progression a lot based on what I do. So I have not been over here at all, so I can actually just go right over there. And then I don't need to go... Wait! Hold up. Yeah, I can just walk on water now. I don't need to make a boat. We're good. This is chill. Then like hop across the river. I'm gonna walk along the little like lake here for a minute, see if I find a village this way. This feels faster. It's like walking in a flat world versus walking on boat. I do not know what mod made that spawn, but boat. That's all I care about. Cool boat. Please have food. There's squids. Watch the big. I don't think I installed the mod with the Kraken, but I'm also not certain. Wait, are there pirates? Is this gonna be a fighting thing? Am I gonna have to fight? Those are undead pirates. Can we like break into one of the sides here? If I break their boat, they won't like despawn, will they? No. No, we're safe. Pirate hat! Oh my god, I'm so happy I didn't make a helmet earlier. Wait, yo, equip that. I'm a little pirate. Oh god! He's not gonna like attack me. Yeah, yes he will. There's loot. It's actually good loot too. Hold up. Let's drop off. I obviously don't need any of these, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. I probably won't need you. I'm gonna get rid of you. I won't need tallow. Alright. I have minimal food, so we're gonna eat what I have before I go in. I don't know if to even like regenerate anything, so just to not take damage. Oh, piece to the totem! Wait, is this part of the totems mod? Wait a minute. Wait, oh, I'm freaking out a little bit. I think Raw Rabbit will poison me. He uses a sword, yeah? Fire charges, no. We hold it like this, and he's just gonna kill himself. Okay, we have no food, which means that honestly going anywhere right now is semi-dangerous. But if we take this bed, stick with me, chat. Believe. We're gonna run over to this little like island thing where nothing can spawn because it's too small. I hope that's the case. I'm like praying right now. Sorry, I got hungry. And then because nothing will spawn here, we get to sleep. W. Did I cook? Let's see. Because let me pick that back up. Now, most everything's going to despawn from the island, so we can run over a little bit over here where nothing has spawned yet, so it just kind of starts loading everything in now. Avoid all of those enemies. I don't see a name, which tells me it's not Hadan or like Itachi or anything. And then we can't kill chickens. They won't work for this. We need like cows or something. Something whose raw meat I can eat. Pause. No, I'm joking, of course. Let me clarify. To clarify, I'm joking about the raw meat part, not the pause part. Wait, hold up. Now it just doesn't sound right. There's context, I swear. But now I'm gonna eat this until I'm back to full health. No fighting, no nothing necessary, no loss of the hardcore world. And because it's a structure, the ship will still be there. It won't despawn like people will. Watch it despawn, as I'd like to say that. Just actually, it's a special event. Let me just do a little bit of running around on land real quick while I'm regenerating here. These look like traps. These are not traps, but I don't think I should trust it. By eating the raw flesh of other animals, I begin to regain sustenance. Still no village in sight, but no cannibalism necessary, so I think we've already made massive improvements into our day-to-day living. Thanks to the Naruto mod, I also don't have to worry about very much fall damage, because, you know, I'm a cool ninja who jumps around on trees and stuff. Like, why would I have to worry about fall damage? Come on, guys. I jump the base height of, like, just barely getting any fall damage. Hup. 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 Oh yeah, flawless. Get all the damage in. I would go fight that crab, but there's a few problems. I don't know if it'll fight back, and I don't want to fight the crab. Okay, I don't feel like fighting the crab. I do need a hostile mob that I can just punch for like an hour or something. I wish there was like, is there inherently a mob that is just automatically hostile, but at the same time has no hit radius and can just be fisted to death? I don't think so. Okay, we're at 5 hunger, so I don't need to worry about like dying here. So I'm just gonna eat all of the raw beef before I partake into the ocean, which is kind of like a retake on the problem I had last time. But this time I have bed. Bed will help me to avoid any ongoing problems. And I'm in the ocean, so like nothing's gonna kill me here. Said by the guy who almost died to pirates. And again, it doesn't matter how far I run, I'll return home to my family by way of Waystone. I don't have access to building one, so like my only way to return home at this point is just to find a Waystone. I've got food, I've got over the allotted amount of maximum health, I've got decent armor, and even a pirate hat. I am at a stage in life to where death is no longer a viable option. Is that a guardian? Wait, no, those could kill me. Oh shit, how do I avoid them? Oh, they're everywhere. They're all around me. All around me are familiar. I'm next to one. Oh god. Run. I just need to run. I just need to run and pray. I need to run and pray right now. I just noticed them all around, just like poking at the random squids. I was like, oh no, that's not good. Please don't run directly over the temple. There's a sea temple somewhere around here, and I'd love to go and like fight these guys because they actually do have, you'll notice, like a lot of HP. I can't see it because it's under the water. Why am I not? My computer decided it wanted to stop working for a minute there. But, well, I'd love to go and fight them because I definitely believe my odds of beating that. No, but really the reason I'd like to go and fight them is just because then I have something to punch for like an hour. They have hour-long punchable health bars. Do they just, the mod make it so they just spawn everywhere without a sea temple? No, there's one directly below me. I think I see glowing spots, which tells me maybe sea temple. And I see sea lanterns, which tells me definitely sea temple. But I think I can just make it to some like land somewhere. I think we cook here because we just go over to here, and then we're safe. And then we're safe. To the land, to the land. Crabs don't kill me, do they? They're fairly peaceful. Now, hold up. I want to see if I can kill them. Good. I think they will fight back if they have the opportunity, but I'm not going to give them. Huh? Right. In any case, we've unlocked Crab Leg, which should deal with our temporary hunger problems. Yay. And crab shell fragments. Less yay, but still cool. So yes, the ocean is covered with, in fact, creatures who want to devour me. Namely the ones that call themselves guardians of the sea. The end of the ocean. Let's go. I think. Wait. I think. Is this more land or is this just small clumps of land? Honestly, it could be a small clump of land. If there's just like a village over that spot right there. Please. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. God, I cannot sing. I was not blessed with a singer's voice. Boy. No, but seriously, I honestly believe in my odds here of finding a village. This was definitely not the best method for doing so, but I did already find one village in this world. So surely it wouldn't be that hard to find another. And all I need is one village with a blacksmith. And what we do is we open the blacksmithing chest. Once I do, right in there is going to be the secret to reality itself. I don't know, I thought I was muted the entire stream just now. That's data. Okay, we know what to do. In these instances, we just leave. And he never even knew we were here. Are we sure? Hold on, let's count that. That's, get it over him. Yeah, there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my health bars. My axe can do 1 with no armor. He definitely, I saw some armor on there, so I can probably do like 3 or 4 hearts, I want to say, maybe. If I get like a full crit. And if we presume he's your standard high-speed attacker, I think I'd only die 6 or 7 times before he hit 6, 7. Sorry, I've been hearing the joke all the time. But yeah, I think I only die a few times here before he kills me, before I get a kill on him, which would be fine. But I am still in hardcore, so I cannot run those odds. I want to do, I think the next mod pack I want to do after this one is probably going to be the Demon Slayer. Like, I want to do a cool anime-esque themed one with like a whole bunch of cool, like sort of like a manhwa, you know, like with all the cool reincarnation stuff and like stat systems and whatnot, making it more like an RPG-esque experience. But that guy almost attacked me. Wait, he was trying to attack me. That's not nice. But I want to do something like that. I feel like that's gonna be something that I'll enjoy more. Also, on a much worse note, because this is not the 1.16 or something like that, you know. Basically, this is not a time period where the ocean's update was a thing. There's no fish that just spawn randomly in the ocean. I don't have the wood nor strings to make a fishing rod. And I'm starving now. So hopefully very soon here, there's going to be some land. Because I didn't think to stock up on food before leaving the last one, because you did kind of see the situation. That is a temple. That is a sea temple. That is the kind of temple where I die. And unfortunately, that means even more of these guys are going to be spawning around me. So we're just going to walk in a straight line. We're going to pray none of them notice me. And if all goes well, we're going to live. I see land. All we need is like a few crabs. That'll get me started. From there, I think we just win. It's just nothing but wins. If I can get like another night to spawn, not like night is like a creature, but like night is in nighttime. If we can get nighttime here, the moon in the sky, you know, I could hunt some zombies, get some zombie, like some rotten flesh. It's not the cleanest eating, but even with all the downsides to eating rent flesh, it's still more worthwhile than having no food at all. Okay, there was a red dot here. Despawn. So I'm hoping it was a red dot that was under the water, and not like a sign that I'm running into Itachi, so I'm gonna walk on land here. Now we do also run into one big issue with the deserts, which I didn't even consider last time, and that is, I think it's temple. Anyway, that's the point I was gonna bring up actually is temples are gonna be harder to find, purely because I have no actual way to know, because you just see it looks like a little freaking sandy square-esque thing. Kind of hard to tell if that's a temple or if that's just more desert. Now, obviously, in this case, it was a temple. I'm hoping it's a good temple, and like there isn't going to be some special issue with this temple or something. See, this is what I meant when I said special issue with this temple. Sleep. Like, is it still fully usable? Yeah, I guess, if you want to get technical. But it still kind of sucks, because it's just a dungeon one. I don't even know why I did that. I didn't even need to do that. I can just climb up walls. But we're gonna go down here, and there should be some chests and stuff we can actually loot. Maybe see some legitimate progress toward feeding ourselves here. Nothing there. Nothing good there. So all of these look like dead ends. We're gonna just pick one, we're gonna go with it. This one's the one that goes down to the next floor. I should be able to handle anything on this floor. As long as I'm careful. What I'm saying is I don't think anyone's just gonna I don't think anyone or anything is just gonna walk over and one-shot me. Is that a zombie or is that some mutated version of a zombie? Oh, that's a zombie. Oh, that's even worse because it's a basic zombie. With superior everything to me. Wait, if he hits me with an axe, I have a cooldown? Oh, no. Okay. Got rotten flesh, which was the big thing I wanted to obtain from all of this. Right? Because we can now run, and running means I can actually win fights. Because what I can do is I can run over and just walk up. Get whacked, fool. Quickly break that. Cooked fish for the absolute upgrade. What is it? We have bread. Bigger upgrade, bigger upgrade. We love that. We have regen potion. Oh my god, in hardcore. Please and thank you, Papa. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and this, and none of that. Perfect. You know, I'm just gonna leave the paper there. That should be fine. I don't think I'm gonna need paper anytime soon. I think I'm doing pretty chill on paper, but I mean, I don't need it. So I'm not gonna grab, I added way too much detail there. We're gonna go up this, up the spire. I don't want to have to like turn around a whole lot because you've seen my mouse. It likes to just do its own thing sometimes. And then I do things like that. And if I did that in an area where that could kill me, that would be bad. Alright, but having proved my point in the search of jungle temples being rather difficult, hopefully now we just find a desert village. It's kind of looking like it's a desert village or no village for a while, and I did just kind of eat up all the food I could find for at least a minute. So if we don't find a village soon, we might be in a little bit of a kerfuffle. Now, I was expecting it to be a little bit hard. I was expecting it to be a little bit hard to like find stuff like this, but I wasn't expecting it to be this hard. This is a lot harder than I was expecting, which a little bit sad. Because now I've been hunting for a while to find a village. I really, really wish my last village would have just had a blacksmith so I had some nice jutsu to start with. But instead I get to run around and I get to punch things and see if I can't find my way to a village. And let's just climb this entire thing. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to turn up the render distance. Last time I did that, my frames dropped. Only problem here is I can't afford my frames dropping too much because you can already see it. You can feel the difference. Oh my god, I froze for a second there. That's fine. Any village? That looks like a village. That looks like a... Oh, that's not a village. Wait, it's a village. But is that a normal village or is that like a sun god village? I'm about to walk into the sun god Ra having his monthly meal. I don't know. His daily meal. Question of the year, am I gonna die doing this? Yes. Unless if I can get a mask before I go over there. Because I think they'll all be friendly to me then, right? If I can get a mask, I can like be friendly with them and then I can steal their shit without them being all pissy and stuff. But I don't have a mask, so goodbye. He spotted me! Run, boys, run! He's already dropping nukes! It's like back in Nam. Cannot relate. How much health does he have? I can't beat him. I don't know why I'm even considering that. I'm not beating him. Let's make that very clear here. Okay, that looks the exact same thing. That looks like yeah, it's the exact same thing here. Okay, a little bit sad. So we did get 2 of the like cool ritualistic things. If we can just get a village next to those, that'd actually be amazing. Because then I can come back here. I can kill one of them for his item. And then I can make a deal with the other one to get access to the nuclear explosives. Which, yes, I wish I was joking. One of the features that it basically is like essentially a giant explosion. That's why I call it a nuclear explosion. It's massive, huge boom. Big boom. Big boom, big boy. Ah, man, we all love that bomb. Correction, not all of us did. I keep seeing things. I'm thinking that it's like a structure I'm walking up to, but it's not. And the reason I think that is because like that looks like black wool, but that is just a pig, which is kind of sad. Because if that had been wool, that could have been really amazing, or the same thing I was already suffering from. What is this? I don't need whatever this tallow stuff is. I need this pork chops. Oh, the pigs are dropping the tallow. They're the Taliban. No, 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 no. That's obviously a joke. When you've been running for 30 years. But you ain't found nothing, so you gotta run another 30 just to see what happens. I'm starting to kind of lose energy here. Like I started the stream, I was like, oh wow, I'm all the energy in the world. I was like ready to just do this for 37 hours straight. Maybe I just do that. Hear me out, like a 24-hour type stream. That's something of a red sand. That's a puppet. And no offense, but based on the only member that I know that controls puppets from that specific group in Naruto, I'm not winning that 1v1, folks. That's not... Believe it or not, I know y'all are basing it off the health. You're like, oh, no, it's not gonna happen. But for me, I'm basing it off of what I know about the character, and I'm just not winning that 1v1. Now, I also don't know, because in Naruto, most of those like guys counted as essentially boss fights in the series all had like a phase 2. So I don't know if I kill them, are they gonna pop out like a phase 2 and be like, all right, round 2, bro. You thought we were done? Nah, we were just getting started. Run me the hams. I don't want to hear no complaints. I want to see hams. You know, it's a lot more boring when I'm doing the solo. I wish I had like a friend. You know, you wouldn't just have to listen to me. There'd be like another person talking. Okay, I do need to kill one of these guys. But like none of them are gonna. Oh, they're strange Indian men. Wait, no. No. How close are they? Very. Hold up. I have a secret trick. Climb the wall. Climb the wall. Climb the wall. Haha! Okay, so as long as I have a little bit left, I can climb walls, which is good to know. I have to have hunger in order to do it, but that's fine. Right, I don't mind being forced to eat food. I like food. What I mind is when the strange kabuki men start killing me. Some of the stuff I say, I hear it after I say it, and I'm like, well, you know, that doesn't sound as good as I thought it did when I said it. I think Strange Kabuki Man falls into that list of things where I was like, this doesn't sound like that does not sound okay to say, but at the same time, based on the media I grew up watching, it's like, I mean, it could go either way. Alright. We've hit another desert. I think this is our third or fourth desert in a row. Hopefully. Or not in a row, sorry. Our third or fourth desert that we found. Hopefully. This is going to be the one where I'm going to run into here. And it's going to be amazing desert land. Land, not wind. Pork. My friend's pork is important. It's important. Yeah, alright, that didn't sound like good either. I wonder how fast your hands attack. There's bound to be a weapon in this mod that like attacks faster than the hand. There's gotta be. I feel like there has to be. Like some high speed-esque weapon that just does crap loads of damage. Alright, we've been running for an eternity and a half. I don't want to hit the ocean again. Because last time the ocean was probably the most boring thing I found. But it looks like... Can we just fact check something here? Is that? No, that's definitely lava. Where am I? I'm all the way up here. Oh, I accidentally pressed another tab, but sorry. All the way up here. All the way over here. I'm right here. So. Oh, there we go. You're gonna follow me. It looks like no matter where I'm going here, it's just ocean everywhere. Which is really gonna suck, because it means I have to hit the ocean again. So, brace yourselves, ladies and gents. You thought it couldn't get boring? Stick with me. Also, I never did go back and loot the rest of that pirate ship. So the next pirate ship we find, it's on. We're looting that entire thing. I don't care if I have to fight 5 billion skeletons to do it. We're looting that entire pirate ship. If only because I said I was going to do it last time, I didn't. Oh. Now. I don't know much, but... No, that's kind of... I don't know much, probably. But I'd like to pretend sometimes that I know stuff. What I do know is that looks like an island. That looks like a lot of land. Wait, hold up. Yes! Ain't no ocean excursions for this man. We are back on land again, Fuck, those are husks. Hey, some of that earlier question I had about whether or not we were far enough in the generations that there was husks. Thankfully, it doesn't look like there's desert-specific skeletons. To be fair, husks have been around for a while, but... I remember back before husks. Got a message on my phone. Ooh, Diablo 4 fixes. Let's go. I'm 100% gonna need to start playing that again. I would stream that, but that does not feel like streamable content. Not because it's like, oh, it's gonna be horrible or disgusting or anything, but mostly just because I don't want to. And because when I'm playing Diablo, I often get very bored. And you know that if this isn't that boring to me, then whatever is boring to me is just not fun to watch. Not that anybody actually watches this, but still, you know, I like to pretend sometimes. Sleeping, and while I'm sleeping, I'm gonna eat some more rice, because I'm just gonna enjoy this on the side. And then we're just gonna hit the ocean again. Please don't say deep ocean, just regular ocean. That's land. Is that big land? That is not. That is small land. That is a very small amount of land. I should have like I should set up like an auto clicker, but like for running. That is big land. Because then I could just like make these little trucks a lot quicker. That is a structure. Please, don't be dungeon. Be any vanilla structure. Legitimately, it could be the most garbage vanilla structure in existence, and it would still be better than a modded, or that is modded structure. But it's fine because maybe it works. Honestly, I don't even care if it's a modded structure. Just have better loot. Not a dungeon. Please not a dungeon. Please not a dungeon. Please not a dungeon. Please not a dungeon. Don't be a dungeon. Don't be a dungeon. Don't be a dungeon. I don't need to fight. I need food. It's a dungeon. Damn it. Wait, maybe if I go up though. Yeah, you can go up with this one. So maybe it's like the little house. The house might not be the most useful thing, but I'm not going to completely hate on it. Nope, it's actually worse than the house. It has a higher floor, but it has no purpose. I probably could have looked around to see if there's any villages nearby, but I don't know. The journey map seems to cover most of my area pretty well. Everything within like that 12 chunk radius, so I feel like I've got myself covered. Now then, we did cover some distance. We have made some light progress with the mod. I would like, again, to try and get access to the jutsus and stuff. That way you guys can actually see me trying to use them before I end the stream today. But at the rate we're going, it's looking like finding a village and getting some jutsus is going to be an off-stream thing I'm going to do when nobody's watching. Now, usually I try and do about 2 hours of streaming. I think today we're going to try and do about 3, presuming nothing goes wrong, right? Because I do like doing this. This is fun for me. As I said a few times, I wouldn't do this for fun. If I did not enjoy every second of this, I would not be doing any of it. But because of that, you know. I also kind of hate when it like gets to be boring doing this, because I have burnt myself out in the past. Like I did do stream when I was younger. That was obviously for a different intention. That was because at the time stream was like the really cool thing everybody was doing. I was like, oh hey, are you a streamer? Oh my gosh. Now it's more like, you know, I talk with people once every few hundred streams. And I swear I'm not lying, okay? I do talk to people every now and then. People do, there's occasionally times when people pop in. I can actually hear people's voices every now and then. Well, maybe not voices, but like I can, you know, talk with them via the stream chat. It's just not super common. It happens. It's just kind of rare. Mostly because no one wants to listen to someone rant while they run. Not really rant, but like, you know, someone talk the whole time they're running. Just blabbering on. Though, not sure that's true. I guess I like listening to people talk. Always fun. I know I don't have the most pleasurable voice in the world, but I also don't have the worst I've ever heard. I've heard some very bad voices. So, with that said, you know, I'd like to think it can be fun sometimes just to hear and chat with me. But the point is, yes, I have had people come in and talk to me. It's real. It's the actual reason I do this. I swear, guys. It's just fun, enjoyable, and people pop in every now and then, and I can say hi to them, and I can talk with them, and it's like, it's somewhat fun for me. And even when it's not, even when nobody does hop in, it's still kind of fun for me, because, I mean, I'm just chilling here, vibing, playing some games, and I feel like I'm doing something extra because, you know, I'm streaming. And like, even if I'm not actually doing anything extra, it's a different vibe. It's an entirely different thought process. Please be a cool structure. What do we got? Popping or open? Where's our door? It is a dungeon structure, but we have proven with the house that doesn't always mean it's bad. Before I kind of overreacted, I was like, oh, please be anything other than a dungeon structure, and I feel like that was kind of mean. So I'm gonna try and be more optimistic with these. I did want these structures to clarify, like this was intentionally added. I knew what it would do, at least to a partial degree, when I added it. Now there's nothing over there. Ain't nothing there to weigh. I'm feeling confident in going in that direction, so we're gonna go ahead and boop. Oh, I got stuck. It took so much effort. Are you special? It just seemed radioactive, so I was like, oh, you must be special. Thanks, 5 pork chops, gets us going again. I think I said it was like this way I thought looked pretty interesting. Though I'm thinking I was wrong, I'm in a different direction, but still. We're going with my gut. This is the way. There's birch, which is not a good sign. I don't like birch that much. Like, no offense to birch. It's a great wood type, I guess. It's been around for forever. It's not my favorite wood type. Kind of sucks, honestly. I'm always been somewhat of an oak fan. More specifically, dark oak. Dark oak is fire. I don't know if y'all have seen much of it, but like, we saw some earlier. It's amazing. It is probably my favorite wood type. I think jungle just looks like puke. No offense, doesn't look good. I guess cherry blossom. Cherry blossom looks nice, but like only in small amounts. It's like when you have like a really good or sweet cake or something, you're like, oh, this is so amazing, it's delicious. And you have like another piece, and you're like, oh, this is way too sweet, this is disgusting, I want to peek this out. Because it's like, yes, it's really sweet, it's delicious and everything, but there's too much of it. And I feel like it's the same with cherry blossom, where you're like, yeah, no, I definitely like this. I think this can be enjoyable. But it's not like what I'm here for, you know? It's a good vibe. I don't think it's meant for everything. Which is why when I see someone who's just entirely pink with their base, I know that kind of person is just going to be extra. Because their base is pink. I don't know if I'm the best Digit character, so probably don't listen to me on that one, but still. It's just the way I think of things. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't judge people based on it, but I do look at it when I'm considering the person. There is a witch in here, but that's fine. Is there a chest? Do witch huts have chests? No. There's cows. More cows, which, I mean, okay, I don't hate cows, but I'd like a village now. I feel like I've done a good amount of work. I've ventured thousands of blocks. Can we get a village on this next piece of generation on the map here? Would be so nice. I've probably passed like 6 villages in all reality on this journey. But it's sort of like strip mining. The second you turn the other way or you look in a different direction, there's a village right there waiting for you. Every time. Which is what I do, is I just pick a random direction, I go, and I don't stop until I hit something. Because eventually, like, there's bound to be a item or items structured in that direction. Even in the most improbable circumstance, it's like you're very highly unlikely to perfectly dodge and weave everyone, especially with how much area that's covered on the, like the map. Sorry, yeah, sorry, actually, exactly, like on the map, you know. The journey maps covers a pretty big chunk. So there's no way that's village. That's y'all saw that's village. Okay, so it does apparently the journey map doesn't cover the same area as my render distance, which is a crazy thing, but village. Please, I'm not even gonna look at it. Not even gonna look at it. We're just gonna look down. We're gonna run straight toward it. Blacksmith right here. Oh, I see a blacksmith. I didn't even mean to look at it, but y'all saw it too. Blacksmith. Oh my god, I can return home. I can see my good friend and roommate and potentially one day future wife. Yeah. The phrasing on that's just funny to me, sorry. Hold up. Waystone marked. We can go home, but it takes levels. It actually takes XP levels, which is kind of stupid, but I mean, I guess it's fair, you know. If it was just free fast travel, it would become effectively broken. Alright, scale that. Jutsu. Are you kidding me? I kid y'all not. I'm not even bullshitting you right now. Last time I did this, there was Jutsu just waiting for me. Straight up. There was like 3 or 4 just waiting right there for me. You're telling me right now there's no Jutsu. Bro. You don't understand the distance I've run. The encounters I've experienced. The life I've lived. I've been gone for so long. I'm going back to the village. I'm going back to the village. I'm gonna go back empty-handed. I've officially given up. They win. I don't know who they is in this case, but they've won. They've beaten me. I'll take my L with pride, even. I tried. Okay, I really did. You can tell I tried. Like I pushed myself to get here. So not only not find a blacksmith, but to find no chest with a jutsu waiting for me. That's disheartening. I should have added like a vehicles, like a planes mod in for making finding villages easier. But y'all know what this means? Not only does this mean I found a village, but what it means is I gotta go find another village. Let's get walking. That's right, y'all thought it would end the second I found a village? Nope. We need a jutsu in order to train it. And I'm now, because I did find stuff at that village, I can actually afford to take on some night time and like actually get some training in and level myself up a little bit. Maybe finally get access to whatever my seal is. And to start working toward generating a dojutsu. Because apparently, if you live long enough, you get access to a dojutsu. Which our hope here is Sharingan would be an amazing pull. Because I think I'm really hoping that it lets me learn jutsu by attacking the other hostile ninjas. My only problem is I don't think there's any hostile ninjas. Oh god, I thought I was about to die. That was at the end of the run, but like I don't think there's any hostile ninjas outside of like Hidan and all them. But even then, like if I look at data or something, I think if I can just survive a hit, I get a jutsu right there, and then at least it's something to work with, right? This clearly would have been much like the Slug Terra mod and other mods. I wanted to play more of a two-player kind of mod than a solo. Which yeah, I'll give you that. But even then, I bet you if I do a little bit of research, I can probably find some cool ways to add more ninjas into this and like have some more stuff going for the solo play. Like some legitimate help and supports for this. And I may still yet see like a reset. Like this could very well wind up being like I love this and all, but I may still very wind up resetting all of this if I find that it is too boring or there isn't enough support for the mod overall. There's just too little content to play. Now our goal is to use Jutsu and kill the Ender Dragon. I didn't say that before, but that is kind of the end goal here. Is to use a Jutsu, go to the end, and kill the Ender Dragon. The key piece there is using a Jutsu. Meaning, our first goal in all of this is to find a Jutsu we can use. As you can see, by our luck so far, that's going to take probably the longest. And then once we have that, we're going to train it up. Be like Fireball Jutsu or something. Like, make it into, like, Nine-Tailed Beast Bomb. I don't think I can do that. But if I could, that'd be dope as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Those dogs are beating the hell out of that skeleton. Or skeleton, say what you will, but these skellies be getting all the hate for no reason. What did they do? Kill one guy? They were a guy once, okay? They were like that once, and then they died. And really all they're doing by killing people is just repopulating. They're setting free their brothers from their fleshy skin suits. Yeah, it just sounded wrong to me, and that's saying something. I don't usually. Things don't often sound wrong to me. Now then, back to our previous topic and conversation here. Once we do find a jutsu, whether that's by running 5 billion miles and finding a village and getting lucky, or by finding out how to unlock it outside of that, then I want to explore some of the other mods I've put in, like again, Mousies. You've seen it earlier. There's some cool Mousies mod content that'd be great to see completed and like fully explored. There's definitely some interesting mod content outside of the Naruto mod pack. And the main base that we're going to use, though, is the Naruto mod. Because, I mean, let's be real here, that's the main thing that I put in for. I do think my next mod pack is going to be something a bit easier to do without having to run 5 billion blocks. I don't want to get rid of this kind of journey, because this part is some of the best part of Minecraft. It's just running in a straight line and finding all the cool things along the way. But I also don't want to make it so I'm hard locked into running for 5 hours before I can start doing the fun content. So I think my goal, next time at least, like next time I make a mod pack, is to try and put in some content that doesn't require me to run a mile. Because I put in Mousie's mobs, but Mousie's mobs automatically requires you to run a mile because of where all the bosses spawn at. On top of it being a boss mob type of deal, so I cannot just jump over and go and fight Mousie's mobs. If I try to fight any of those right now, I am just dying. It is just death for me. Like if I try and I'm like, oh, I want to go and fight the monk dude. That's cool. Have fun. I'm not doing that. If I want to go and fight the easiest one, which I think is the one underground, the knight with the axe. I have done some Mouse's mobs in the past, to make that clear. But even he is like, if you're trying to fight him early game, bro, just give up. It's like fighting a Dark Souls boss before you even equipped any armor. You might as well just quit. Unless you're really, really good, in which case, go ahead, give it a shot. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. But that's sort of the downside to it. Ever just been so long morning that you actually went quiet and ran out of things to talk about? This is a first for me. I think I had this happen yesterday. Like, just the sound of me splashing in the water has kind of been my main company so far. Now, I know I've been running for a while, and I promised fun and enjoyable content. This has not been fun or enjoyable for me. Well, that is okay. I can't say it's not been fun. I've been enjoying myself. But it's not been like the kind of fun, like the action-packed, cool stuff that I was hoping for. So it's not been fun and enjoyable content so much as been just enjoyable content. Another news, I have an interview, I have like a job training I need to cancel for tomorrow. Not because of this, to make it clear. I'm not canceling my job training to try and stream, okay? No, I'm doing it because it was a job that I thought was like, oh hey, it's gonna be a really fun job. And then I found out that it was actually just a pyramid scheme. And I'd love to say, oh, that's a story in and of itself, but it's not really. That's exactly what happened. Is I looked at it, I was like, oh wow, that's gonna. I can't beat that either. That was the guy I was talking about yesterday about the big sword thing too. Zabuza. Datara and Zabuza back to back is crazy. And Kisame, bro, just end me now. Like I'm not winning that. GG's. No, but I need to cancel it because I'm gonna quit right after I started. Just because, I mean, I'm not gonna work for a pyramid scheme. I know for some people it's like, oh man, I got rich working for pyramid schemes. It worked for me. That's great, bro. I honestly do wish you the best if that works for you. However, I struggle with doing a job that's not a pyramid scheme. So like, I'm gonna go back to that. You go have fun with your pyramid schemes. Is this hostile? Yes. Yes, it is. Bro, please. Bro, please. Bro. This isn't funny. Please. Please. No. Okay, thank you. Get your nukes out of here, America. Alright, calm down. Sorry. Bad joke, but still. Right. Like I was saying, like, I'm not gonna go work for, like, a pyramid scheme-esque job just to do that. Because even though that does sound like an interesting experience, and I mean, it is still sales, so it's not like I'm not getting the experience in sales. It's not the kind of job I want to work, unless I'm desperate. And there is a better job objectively for full-time for me right now that I know I will like more, if that makes sense. It's not to say I don't like the idea of doing sales and like all that. It's to say that the company itself is kind of untrustworthy. And already at base, there's a layer of like, I want to be able to trust where I'm working. He didn't see me. He didn't see me. He didn't see me. Okay, we're good. We made it out, ladies and gents. I have so far avoided death in like several occasions. But like, you know, the company itself is risky. No joke. Like, no BS. 100% is just way too risky to work for that kind of job. And like, oh, it's illegal risky. Like, it's risky as in like job security wise because of how the job pays you. And I'm not going to describe too much of that kind of detail because, you know, it's obviously I don't want to like be yelled at or something. I don't get me wrong, no one's seeing the stream, but like still, you know, why take a risk? Things you see on the internet don't necessarily always go away, and if anything small you see on the internet can come back to bite you, then saying something big is equally as risky and is just not worth it to complain and rant. I said I am going to start working somewhere else entirely, which could ruin the planned stream schedule, which is to try and stream every night. So that might be getting changed almost immediately after it started. I've been doing streams for months, and I've yet to have established a full stream schedule. Like, I can't say months, more like weeks. Like, if we actually count the number of hours I've streamed, I have not streamed that much at all. But I'm not gonna stress it, you know. We're gonna make it. That's a place. Okay, ignoring everything I've been talking about at this point. More importantly, Minecraft, which is what we're here for today, folks. Camera, desert. Yep, cool. Desert village, by the way. Hey, let's go. I told you I'd come. Oh! Yes, this is what I was looking for. First up, iron, which means resources for armor and stuff for when I need it. Secondly, scrolls. Okay, scrolls. Now hold up. There's actually a way to do this. Where's the body replacement technique? Hold up. I need to like sort out this inventory really fast. There's no space in here. Oh god. Like everything's trying to exit my body right now. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And I think we're just gonna like really quickly put all of these right here. Now, I think because it's water release, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna walk over here. So I have fire release, which I think is gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh, it gives me the jutsu type. Oh wait, then if I just level up a bit more, I could have already. Toss that out for now. How do I use this again? Hold up, there's a button for it. Press switch jutsu. Yeah, no frickin' duh. I set the button in my controls a while back. That's Wally, that's Cork music, it's inventory. That's the emotes. There's emotes? Huh? Okay, not gonna question that. Mobens is for something else. It's the animation that I'm using. The Naruto one. So to switch / increase jutsu is M. Y, H, N, and M. So Y, H, N, and then M. I was pretty sure it was just... Okay, yeah, that just goes into there. That goes in here. So now this is set up. There's a trick to getting... So hold up. I just gotta pull it up here really fast. So how to get... What was it, like water replacement jutsu or something? I can't remember. No. It's like how to get jutsu XP. Now I'm talking about mouthful. It's just not gonna sound good for anybody. So it is find a jutsu scroll, learn it, which gives you progress bar like 150. Then equip the item associated with that jutsu, like kunai shuriken, and hit hostile mobs repeatedly to fill the XP bar. I think that's the wrong one. Hold up. Okay, I found it, guys. Found it. So hold up. I'm sorry. We're like midstream. I gotta look this up though. So there's the unlocking chakra option, was telling me, hey, one kunai, one shuriken, and then no chakra bar then appears. Getting your first jutsu. To begin with scrolls, you need to explore the world, and you can spawn scrolls. Or scrolls can spawn in chests, such as mine shafts and villages. We already know villages. We just got some villages. Some mods, such as loot or loot bags, are often used to allow players to gain rare scrolls without needing to explore large. But I wish I would have known that. If you do not have the release in your inventory / unlocked already, it will give you the release. So upon learning the jutsu and hovering over the release in your inventory, you'll see that the move is now listed with 2 numbers on left in the brackets, like this, 0 out of 300. This is your jutsu XP. You need to get the first number to equal the second in order. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Duh. In order to use the jutsu, to do this, you must hold the release in either hand, press the chain's jutsu key, then take / deal damage. Upon taking or dealing damage, 1 XP will be added to the jutsu XP, and there will be a delay of around 1.5 seconds before you can gain jutsu XP. There's currently no way to increase the amount of jutsu XP gained. Okay, then obviously we know Kekkei and Dojutsu, which I think happens once you hit 300 XP and your ninja XP. So folks, we now have actual stuff to work with and like actual moves and abilities. So now we can officially abandon all of our hardcore journeying, pick up the stuff we left behind here, like, for example, the apples, feathers, the gunpowder. No, I don't care about the chicken. I want the gunpowder and definitely my ninjutsu. We can return home. My family. I think we're in this one. Yeah, sure. No. I feel like, yes, this is it. We're home. My friend. It's been so. Hold up, I have a gift for you. I'd like to give you a piece of gold. It's a pretty good gift. Yes, I can. I put so much effort into getting 23 hearts. I'm afraid to flirt with it just because. What if that drops? 38 hearts, boys. We're doing good. Sorry, I know it doesn't matter too much to most, but like, you guys gotta understand. Once I have children, I can partake in making them mine stuff for me. Like, I think I can make them do stuff for me. So to make a wedding ring, I need rose gold. Can I do like normal gold? Can I do normal gold wedding rings? To answer the question everybody wanted to know. I mean, like everybody, obviously. Yes, I can. But I think I'm just gonna wait for rose gold. Cause like, if there's already a resource dedicated to it, why should I use my good hard-earned resources for it? Obviously. I see how it is. What are you at? I've got options. Guys, it's fine. They're okay with it. Yeah, there's no way to make myself look good with that. Deposit all that I can from there. Put that axe back in my inventory. Let's go ahead and mine some trees. Let's get serious. Serious. Flawless effort, my boys. We love that. Because when we take this, what we're going to do is we're going to... Wow. I'm marrying you two. To clarify, I'm making them marry each other. Chill, guys. Okay. We're going to do a couple double chests here. Oh, this is the older edition, so you can't do double chests next to each other. I can't. That's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna deposit everything I have into here. I'm just gonna put it all into there. If I'm not actively using it, it's going into there, okay? This is what I am using. My base combat set, alright? So we have our iron, which I think we don't really need any, so I'm just gonna put it back. Give me my shuriken, I'm still a ninja. Shuriken. In other news, in case anyone was worried about like, oh man, there's gonna be no epic progression. Plans have changed, dear lads and lassies. We're getting the progression on. Dungeon is ready for us, and we are ready for dungeon. We have a fully available inventory. We've already done a brief amount of exploring, so we know how dangerous it is, like the first few floors. I think we hit floor 3 today. We got full iron. We left our shield behind us. That's fine. We're ninjas. We don't need shields. That's probably like not true. There's probably like plenty of history of like ninjas using shields. We're gonna go down to floor 2. Oh no. Flawless. Extract that in our inventory. We need to find a zombie. Right, so we can get like a zombie or two. Spend like 3 hours just punching it to that. Wait, is that a chest? I think I saw a chest. No, that's just a bookshelf. Ugh. That's a pitfall. But I'm a ninja, so I don't go over no pitfall. I was gonna let it spawn, but then I realized it was skeletons, and I'm like, I don't trust myself Landum. I'll just take the potion of speed, thank you. Zombie. 1v1 me ho. Wait, hold up. Wait, no, don't fall. I need you at full health. Water cannon. Oh, this is the issue all over again with them just bullying me together. They're multiplying! There's a spawner! Shit! Okay, this might actually be bad. Hold up. Stick with me, chat. We're just gonna beat him to death. So it does gradually. So what's the fast jutsu I can get leveled up right now? It's gonna be body replacement style jutsu. I think what we need then right now, more than anything, isn't like a heavily armored zombie. Actually, a heavily armored zombie might do it. Then if I just grab this out, we're good. Should I combo you into a corner? Oh, no. Situation has very much so changed. This is very much so a good corridor to want to get trapped in. I can do that. Alright, hold on, we gotta run back here really fast. Check it. 18. A little bit of comboing here. It does still go up in the offhand. So wait, then we can just level 2 uses at once. Right? I'm thinking we do that. Yeah. That should stop their spawning. Bitch, the fuck do you... Bro, just climb on walls now? There. Grab that. Grab that. Leave that. Okay. So what do we have here? We have Landum, which gives some actually bad effects. Potion of Strength, which is going to be mega important for us. Checking up on that's 35. We're already almost halfway there. Speedy. Okay, well, we know where they're spawning from now. No, alright guys, you know the deal. Let's be in this stream. Now, I didn't want to say this, but I think I'm going to add even more mods to this. You saw it, I experienced it. That was really boring, to toward the end there. I think we can all kind of agree. Like, I mean, it's no offense to the overall Naruto mod itself. It's just, it's a lot of world to play. And the progression's kind of slow. Like, in a 2-hour, 12-minute stream, I had essentially zero progression. I'm going to try and do streams a bit earlier, maybe for a bit longer, like doing a 3 or 4 hour stream in the future. Just because I didn't hate this, sorry. Whenever it's hardcore, it does this where it'll just leave the sounds and stuff going. I'm just going to turn that down to 0 really fast so we don't have quick chat before I end here. So, obviously in a 2-hour stream, I'm not making much progress. Next time, I'm going to start off, I'm going to find a village first. I'm going to kind of everything set up. That way, next time, when you all join in, and I'll tune into this, I'm in a bit better situation. I'm definitely going to add some mods. Like, I've seen this one really cool RPG-esque mod, and I think that would be kind of helpful here. With some like the steps like mining and exploring. I don't want to take away from the like Naruto aspect of it, obviously, because like you even see there's some cool, got some cool Japanese words there, or Chinese, or God, I sound horrible now, but still. So I really don't want to like take away from those by adding in content that like throws it off track and makes it not feel like Naruto anymore. Someone would look it over, and if the mod itself is amazing and just be very supportive in the background, that'd be great. But if it's going to completely overhaul what this is, then who knows? Maybe I'll make an entirely new mod pack. I might make it the anime styled mod pack instead of just the Naruto one. Because you saw it, there was like 3 new things for me to fight and then some zombies in armor. Cool, but we were kind of hoping for some more interesting and fun experiences. Or I'll just do the RL Craft mod pack. Maybe I won't do it in hardcore next time. Who's to say? But that's for next stream. That's for me next stream to worry about.